When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Fuck. You're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You're like unconscious, dude? So I like had to totally carry you back here?
Well.
It's not surprising considering he is small, like little baby. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right, it totally happened. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No! I have to see for myself!
Why?
Listen to us, man.
What
do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead! Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Well, no, Kuma, you told us all to come here. Hold on! Don't talk like that, we all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price that Sakuya had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obviously he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for being the bear times one rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a... shot up with a Gatling gun! Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate! Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you killed someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's cause... Naive! You're just so naive! You think it's really that easy? That you can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're super
come
naive,
on now.
devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Now let me explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained to you before, you must kill someone if you want to live, or rather leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to hold up to. Remember?
Then perhaps.
You're referring to rule number 6 of the regulations. Anyone who kills will become blackened. They have to do it unless they are discovered. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will go gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and then the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Holy shit, that sounds hard.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
Guys, we
only the
finally
one
made
that
it to the
disturbed
goddamn
your
murder
peace
mystery.
will be punished.
It took us 3 hours, but we made it to the first goddamn murder.
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Hello, bunny kisses. Welcome.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
Good night, Christina.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's death. It's execution.
Execution?
what?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution!
Yeah, why was that question asked?
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all of us get executed?
Well done.
Smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So, it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type of thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Oh boy. Huh. Okay, well, let me just add one more rule I just described to the handbook. Make sure you keep it in mind. A new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a minute.
The hell are you
You're
talking
freaking
about?
insane, you know that?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out some murder?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison?
Shut the hell up!
Whatever you say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish!
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist to the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Give out!
Are you enjoying yourself
Are you
now?
enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Oh god.
I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
Damn! She just got shish kebabbed! Oh, fuck. That's two less voices I have to do. Done. Yas. Sashay away. Bye, bitches. I like that shadow face right under where her underwear is.
This wasn't
supposed to.
why me.
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Oh, she's just fucking on the ground. 3 hours. 3 hours, 1 death. 3 hours, 2 minutes. 2 deaths. That escalated quickly. Thank you, sweet sire. What the? I don't. This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson. After all, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Oh, Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody here could deny what we'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Right,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just a natural event, as the end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, you know. So, it's not like, when you die, she didn't really die. This is reality. She's dead! Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill us this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Kill it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now,
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it
it's
the Monokuma file.
Monokuma.
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do! If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for this cross trial in a little while. Fucker. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. This sounds really creepy with a Mickey voice. That's why I chose the Mickey voice. I chose the Mickey voice for the serial killer bear. Deal with it. It's supposed to be creepy. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. And the fact that Sayako and Junko were both dead, It was a huge shock, of course. I'm gonna cosplay as Monokuma. I'm not really into bears. But that was but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we could do right now is lose all faith in each other. I'm planning on cosplaying as Junko. Well, let me know if you need an extra spear to penetrate you. Holy fucking shit, the new Slay the Spire boss, the heart at the end of Act 4 after you unlock this. Holy shit, so strong. Pretty sure Monokuma would approve of the my Mickey voice. Thank you, Skyzana. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. What? What? Huh?
in other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about that and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who cannot adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we cannot run away from situation like little girls. So we have no choice but to move forward with feasts.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way. In hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating the sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I think it's time for an investigation. Okay, I'm ready now. I'm hyped. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then we all die.
What the heck?
That's so ridiculous. These rules are unfair. Ah, it's stupid. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you
So,
serious?
we're really gonna try and find out who did it?
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disrupt the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look over the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
But why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious if you're the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence that you want. Fuck you.
So then,
Fine. I will stay on guard duty as well. I will stay on guard duty as well. That way, no problem. Other than lack of vodka.
Two-player co-op base defense with only two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since little man won't help investigation, we put faith in you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Alright, goth chick.
oh,
It was Colonel Mustard in the gym with a candlestick. Hmm? So you finally noticed?
What the crap?
Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah,
Well, she's right.
Yeah, and could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
what the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth! Look in everyone else's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. Is there someone behind? Just that.
Huh?
Is this really what's happening?
Don't fuck with
Screw
me.
that piece of shit bear.
Huh?
What's like going on? Bro?
You feel me? Consciousness just crashed. Restarting now. Please wait, people.
Okay. I cannot get to these people behind them. Okay. Sakurai. We cannot run away from situation. We have to move forward. I have many not lines.
What should I
Someone
do?
got right in front of us. They. Can I get her behind his thickness? She must be so shocked that she can't even open her mouth to talk. Alright, that's everyone. Is there anything to interact with? There's nothing new to interact with, alright. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't even know why you bothered to check after those injuries, losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be in shock if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Just wait a second, bro. Bro, you're totally blowing my mind. She's dead? That means everything's real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's real?
Let me
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation and then construct an argument to come to a final decision. What, Jordan? I'm not gonna be a quick lay. I'm not that desperate for Crash yet. What are you talking about?
so
Well, do I really have to say more?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like that. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guards duty, and stuff, right? I'm going to the scene of the crime. Duh.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not fucking... They better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave that goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I'll fuck him up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was
very
you. I'm telling you it wasn't me. Just don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may... Anime glasses push.
We may as well at least check just to check.
Even if we wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Why? You're right next to a dead body with tons of blood. You're not passed out. This is a lie. This is not accurate. We're currently experiencing a situation where there's tons of blood 5 feet from your fucking feet, and you are awake. Well, whatever you do, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. There is blood everywhere. She's dead. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution!
What did you take a shot of?
Electric chair!
I have to find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? But what about Sayaka? I guess I should look through the file. The victim was Sayako Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There also was an injury to the right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. File number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your thingamajang. What is a truth bullet? Okay. I guess we'll start with testimonies from everyone. No way! I seriously don't want to die here!
Help me!
I beg you, God, bitter, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here, please. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Tiny lady, aren't you going to help with the investigation? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I just have to stay with her. She ain't going nowhere. I gently placed my hand on the corpse. She did. She's so dead. She's so dead. Yes, let's be legit. Next. Is there anything new to interact with in here? I want to go to the crime scene, but I might as well investigate everything on my way to the crime scene so I don't, waste time. First of all, I should head to my crime scene, which is my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Really? So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpses still remain. Well, okay. Fine. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. Well, I definitely will be doing that. That might reveal something new. We'll start from the left this time and go to the right. Notepad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. No shit. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly
What?
in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted his out yet, as far as I know. Oh yeah. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your thingy baboober. Huh, looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka somehow see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? That is something that I want to know more about. Like, that's fucking interesting to me. Like, what? Why was the lint roller used? There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? And there's clearly a struggle. This was a murder. This is a replica sword I bought back for self-defense. It doesn't mean it was used to the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. You see the changes they're making in stitches and knots? No, I have not. I hadn't looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating came off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been used to truth billets. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. Oh, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she forgot. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'm very hyped. Very, 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 very hyped. There are scratches and gouges on my bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right in the other room and if only I heard something.
Wait.
That would have been impossible. Huh? Do you not remember? All rooms soundproof and bear-proof. Something could happen in room next to you. Maybe a fight, maybe some sex, maybe bear wrestling with vodka. You would not know. It's sturdy Russian engineering.
Well,
Perhaps this was maybe Monokuma's strategy. Creating ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Can I look at the table? I would like to look at the table that's been turned over. No, I can't look at the table.
well.
It's the display stand that the sword was on. Things to investigate still. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? God damn it.
Well,
No!
well.
Alright, so I looked at everything in here. Now I just have to talk to everyone. And then go to the bathroom. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like this. It seems very improbable that little girl baby man like you could kill cool lady. I simply know not. Whatever decision everyone else says, I will do that. I am not a big thinker. I see.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone who
Shit.
raises their hands against a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
Oh shit, does this motherfucker have corn hair? Yes, he does. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Hello, British woman. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Aw, I'm such a kawaii twink boy.
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
Why am I wearing a suit coat outside of a hoodie? That's so anime.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor. I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I did not find a single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. Oh, it looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it
I
to...
see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Boo! Let's go investigate the murder.
We're gonna see the corpse. Time to look at the corpse.
What? Wait, what? Is there anything that I've missed? Do I have to go back? I missed something in the room. I don't know what I missed. Toolkit, which prompted the toolkit conversation. I checked the trash can, right? Oh, I can't check the trash can. I checked the stand. Oh, I missed the sheath. This is the replica I bought for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in attacks? Well, plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh. There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It would just slide in the middle, slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Da, 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 da. No, damn
Hey.
it. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I step into the bathroom. Whoo! Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nauseousness, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. That thought held me up and supported me. Are there really only 3 things I can interact with here? Alright, well, we'll start with this. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw Leon. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. No, that says Leon upside down and backwards. Like you can even see the end connection. Even as like is okay. Did Sayaka say this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach that must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look like swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery on there, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swelling, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. There's blood on her index finger, but that's it. The palms of her hands are spotless. So how come only her left finger? Because she was writing Leon's fucking name? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I meant, how would her wrist be broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke the wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright, and what's this have to tell us? The water from the showers got turned off at nighttime. So there was no way for the killer to clean it before 8 p.m. Or sorry, 7 a.m. Well, I believe that's all that I have to see here. Hey, don't you? Why don't I see an image? Does no one else see an image? Guys, you see an image, right? I don't know why my roommate doesn't have an image. Some sort of why does it keep saying some sort of sharp image or object? There is legitimately a fucking knife in her chest. It's not some sort of sharp object. It's a knife, and it's still fucking there. I just feel like that's awkward.
It would seem...
This is the tutorial case. Yeah, this is the first case, so I will get it right, I assume. The bloody numbers. Let's talk about that. I've never seen someone like that written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly be.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think that she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting in that way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll all remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. It's so fucking obvious! It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's saying message is, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know about how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck. Yeah. I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first started to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. The bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets of your section handle.
Correct.
So, the door doesn't quite fit the frame, does it? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoga said and shut the bathroom door. Huh, the doorknob. It done broke, did. How the heck did that there happen? I need to check the bathroom door. Oh, what? Really? I need to check the damn door? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Because someone used the goddamn sheath to beat the fuck out of it. Really? Oh, someone must have used a screwdriver. Whatever it was obviously intentional. What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that? So they can get in! She locked herself in! I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking through the... But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while lost in thought. And apparently struck with realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that a bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she really was starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears this up. Oh, clears up what? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to truth bullets. Blammo. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see what for myself was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright. So, Sayaka's room. DVD grab. Trash room. Look for evidence. Programmer lady. Oh shit, that's my room. What? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Oh, I must just have the DVD then. They switched my rooms! They switched my rooms! Oh, but the map isn't different. Hello, hello.
Seems
Oh,
like...
Leon. The Monokuma files said that Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What kind of angsty teen anime is this? It's a... Hi, Soul Card. Mr. Oh, shit.
Let me just say yes.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty?
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maikono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I will absolutely not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Okay, so there's no more options there? Does that mean he locked the trash room? Ding, ding. Okay, well there is something new. No, that's not new. It's just the gate here. There's a starting gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually runs out.
How do you get the gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Is this on purpose? Why does he keep saying the same thing? Cleaning duty has been hit to the truth bullets. Okay, well who the fuck is on... Oh. It's the fat nerd! The fat nerd is on fucking cleaning duty, and that's why he won't fucking let me in. Hey, Studress. Correction, why are you doing this to yourself? It's fun. Can't wait for punishment time. Let me in the fucking trash room, you fat nerd. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens that Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? Well, what's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually, one who kills a fellow student will the one who will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
If anyone could go in and out of the trash room, then blah 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 blah, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would be boring. Boring? This magic.
Hey,
This
listen.
music is like ba 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 ba.
Hey, you
ba,
bastard!
Hey, Fatty, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar! I know why you did it.
Is it...
You want to
like-
dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way
What are you
to think
talking about?
this in a
All my love is for
common sense
2D.
kind-
You know what I mean.
I like how he has the uwu face, or the like a cat face. But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that.
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of my time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. Only 3D is good for shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about the Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Anyway, on to another topic. Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So you now suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't been triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Greg, I gotta get up early, so I'm going to bed. Good night. Bye, Peyton.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled out a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy any evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just want to see if any actual killer had trying to destroy any evidence.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world.
His eyes.
Whatever.
Whatever, just hurry up and get looking. Oh, there's a bunch of shit on the ground. What is this behind the fat man? The fat man. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't bring? Well, whatever it is for, doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. It is hiding a coin. I've got broken glass. There are shards of broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. It's about big enough to fit into the palm of your hand.
Is this
Yeah,
perhaps...
is that?
Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
They say if you collect all 7. Goddamn.
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant your single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl, who is on that quest to save that guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. The Shattered Crystal Ball has been added to the Truth Bullet section. There's this thing here. What the fuck is that? It's got blood on it. I forgot the blood's pink. It's like an arm. It's like a wrist of a shirt. Looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love.
Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence that the killer destroyed. There are a lot of people out here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet, so here's going to be your thingy. A green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons right next to the mouth of the incinerator? Oh, he said that.
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make yourself learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on!
Very straight.
Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hey Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No. Last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. I've got one of those things going for me. It's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It was definitely not on. I haven't been back to the transfer room since then. And since I'm the only one with the key,
Most
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible? Incinerator has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed.
When I was here, the incinerator was off, and the glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
completely
What does that mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Everyone already
I'm
knows
sure
you
of
did it. All the mysteries have been solved, by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic fantasies. I want to go to the kitchen, and I need to talk to the programmer. But the programmer is definitely a false lead, because those numbers are irrelevant. The numbers say Leon. They don't say 11037, or whatever. Kitchen. That's where the knife was. It's a red herring, laddie. It's a red herring. Hello. I guess I could try talking to people. Are you missing today? No, I'm just taking a break. I'm taking a break, actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. How could you get in here? They locked the dining room. One of the knives is missing. One of the knives is missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone knows more about it. Well, maybe I can ask the lady who was just said that she was here last night. Hello, alibi. Might I ask you about these knives? Okay, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? Yeah, weird, huh? I totally thought that it was like kind of strange. A knife just happened to be disappearing? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last time I remember they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. No, because she didn't see who did take it. Which means who... What? Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything put together...
Aww.
I honestly have no idea. Okay, then. Okay, then. I could go back and talk to the other people that I didn't talk to. Okay, which is just this guy.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for your death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should be me who is dead. Well, all we can say right now is that it is a possibility. If that's really true, then I... Fuck you. Asshole. Map mode. There's no one in the locker room, I don't think. Alright. Continue on. Have to find the programmer. Have to go back to the gym. Doesn't the map tell you where people are? I don't like her. That's Celeste. Oh, she was still in the gym. I should talk to her anyway. To kill someone just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is that what Monokuma is? But is what Monokuma has really said true? Did one of us kill Sayaka? If the mastermind was really getting involved, they would have just killed us one day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already just told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is
After all, where
very
was Sayaka
suspicious.
killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She doesn't really trust me at all. Is there anything new? Any of these rooms? I'm worried about, like, whether or not I would have to check every single room for every single item to be misplaced. Ugh, which sounds tedious as fuck. Oh, I almost forgot we have to look at the DVD. Sayaka's DVD. Let's look at Sayaka's DVD. Okay. It's a DVD player. Okay. How come I can't look at Sayaka's DVD? That was one of the things it told me to do. I couldn't get into my room either, in case the DVD was still there. Fuck. Do I want to try getting back into my room?
Listen to me!
Your second, Makoto. I've encountered something most unusual. The door is name-plated. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it. What just happens? No, you might be the killer. I can't tell you anything. Forget it. Shut up. Ah, forget me. I do the joke. It's very funny. Why you not laugh? I kind of love that character. I kind of like. So we'll go back to my room. This is Sayaka's room, but why won't it let me open the door? I want to check the DVD. I guess I'll have to check it later. Why did it say something about coming to the gym to look for the ball for the glass in the whatever? Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Well, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the number 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be code or anything? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even if she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Why couldn't it be? I'm supposed to be looking for... Damn, they just left her on the ground. Heartless. I'm supposed to be looking for something like that they threw. Something with glass. Yeah, I could talk. No backseating. I don't know if I want to talk to Dude Bro again. Is he still freaking out? Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. I gotta break free. Hero, snap the fuck out of it, you ass. Makoto, what are you like doing here, bro? Hey, does this look familiar? Oh. That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed, what the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon, Fergie. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all bullshit? Ugh. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt this belonged to you. Yeah, that's like totally mine. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have snatched it. Bruh. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball has been updated. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure, bro. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask you, but how much do you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came up to like $1 million. Jesus fucking Christ. That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I was thinking that the glass was like a trophy. Bum 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 bum. Is there anyone in here? I don't. Alright, the washing machine's worthless. I'm not gonna check all of the washing machines. Alright, so who might have been doing their clothes? I mean, we should look for the fashionista, right? I haven't talked to her yet. Where's Celeste? Is there a way to... Oh, fuck, she's right there. How do I teleport? It says that you can teleport. I don't understand. Maybe I can't teleport right now. She's in the entrance hall. Move to where the square is outside the hall, the room. What do you mean? Move. You can only fast travel so far on the map. Oh. Hang on. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree that we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I might have, I don't intend on revealing them until the class trial. Okay, then do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well...
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem.
As
which
for
is,
me...
the place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. But that's... Oh, you're worthless. What have I not investigated yet? I don't know who could have taken the ball from the laundry room. I still have no idea how to fast travel. This is a weave 'em up? No, not at all. I succeeded in fast traveling on accident. That was great. Maybe next time I'll realize how I did it. I haven't talked to this guy, I guess.
Seems like...
The nameplate? Why am I looking at the nameplate? It just had to be evidence. Now I can go in the room! Oh my god. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Map. How do I teleport? How do I teleport? I don't understand. Oh, it has to be to a person? Or a square? Oh. Close enough. AV room? AV room. Now I want to watch this. I pushed play and the screen went dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with her friends. She had said what had been so important to her. She was positively glowing in the front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For
Damn, you're a
Sayaka,
fucked up bear.
There's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Oh. Without warning, the video was cut off. That wasn't real, right? They're all super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Oh shit, do I have all the evidence I need?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now
I'm
then,
so hyped.
allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, I'm right next to that. The red door. That's where I should go. No, that's where I have to go. Why you make me... Why would you just teleport me in front of the... Whatever. You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid you even discovered that you were the murderer, aren't you?
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to the conclusions yet. Save that for the trial. I will have order. We will reveal the details. So they really are convinced that I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? It's probably Leon. It's probably the guy whose name is written right behind him. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be
Waiting. Alright, let's do it.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned and trembled with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Is this actually in 3D? No. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You've finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? Just like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone. Find your assigned seats and sit the fuck down. Hurry up, bitches! We did what he said and found our seats. That looks really cramped. Oh, there's like X's over their portraits. Fuck. They were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. Awkward, but I guess. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Boobs. Everybody look at the boobs at the bottom right. And so the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. So fucking ridiculous looking. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly fate. It's deadly. A deadly class trial. Okay. Are you ready to save the data? Let's save that data. I can't believe how long this game takes when you have to read everything. Open e-handbook. Set skills. Finish preparations. What? Also, nothing new here, but set skills? How does this work? Attentive influence. Increase the influence gauge by 2. I don't know what that is, but how many points do I'm at 2 out of 10. Cutie Poot, thank you so much for following the channel. Your name is adorable. I feel like I've seen you in maybe it was Callie's channel before. Also, hello. I got you, baby. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for following my channel and being part of this experience with me. Anyway, welcome. Increase damage to the opponent when Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during bullet time? What the fuck is this game? How is this trial gonna work? Didn't I unlock 3 skills? Oh, one of the things I unlocked was more SP. So I lack more skills. Alright. Well, I guess I'll equip my 2 skills. It's a very, very weird game. I'm finding that. I'm finding that to be true.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
Only they will receive punishment. But I don't want to talk like this. I'd rather make you Mickey.
Punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Aww.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay.
God damn
But
it.
what about
He's
that
such a
other empty
Mikra.
seat?
There's an empty
There
seat.
were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
There's another person who hasn't been revealed yet.
That about does it for the preamble.
That means there's another
Get
person who hasn't
ready
been
to get
revealed yet.
started.
That's what that
First up
means.
is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Well, that's exciting. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. I'm a very, very intense-looking anime character. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's life is on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please teach me the game. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another, without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets that you have found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. I like how it's highlighted. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Oh, I'll blast them. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Isn't it just left click? Well then, good luck and have fun. I want to know the controls. Is it left click? Make your argument! Evidence of a struggle. How do
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
What are they? Okay. Controls. Aim. Silencer. Fast forward to argument. Open menu, handbook menu. Fire bullet. Concentrate? What does silencer and concentrate do? And can I change my bullet? Oh, whatever.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that
Oh fuck, I
the
shot.
killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No, that's false. How do I?
Didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, the evidence of a struggle.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how the room was.
So I'm supposed to shoot the yellow text? Am I allowed to shoot something that isn't yellow text?
Damaged.
Or do I just have to hit the yellow
I
text?
assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between who and whom,
And the
bitch?
killer, of course.
Whom? You're a programmer.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
God, no. Did you see the fucking
She
door
must
handle?
have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
It doesn't need
Sorry.
explaining.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
It was a knife
Wow.
from the kitchen.
This is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Maybe it's the fucking knife that's still in her goddamn chest? We need to determine it. Yeah, it's a kitchen knife. Just. How do you laugh without moving your mouth?
So
I
what
think the
was
voice
used
is.
to
I
kill
preferred
her?
my voice. Aw, thank you.
There was some kind
I
of
don't know.
sharp object
How do you
thrust
do
into
it?
her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife.
Not
they had.
some random knife, bitch.
No, that's wrong.
It was a kitchen knife. It was General motherfucking Custard in my bedroom.
I do think it was a
With a
knife,
kitchen
but
knife.
not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing. Which means
This
that
is actually
knife
really
must
fun.
be the murder weapon.
Oh,
The knife
yeah.
must be the murder
I guess that
weapon.
makes sense.
Knife
Could sort of
stab
see the
me
weapon
through
sticking out of her
body.
stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen
Enter to
knife.
the trials and it only gets more complex, of course, just like any game. Of course, this
so
is
the
the
murder
first
weapon
one.
was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
In your pants.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
No.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the
Where's my
crime.
damn truth bullet?
What more
Where's
proof
my
do you need?
Hold on a second.
in my pants?
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
This fucking guy. You really believe that, bro? She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Oh, hi, Afromu. How are you? I missed your hello. I saw your question. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please. You can concentrate by holding the space key. Space! While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Okay. Cool. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. What do you mean weak spots? Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Okay. IOE's account? Oh, yes, that's the lady who was in the kitchen.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it.
So where's my focus gauge? Oh, it's the stars.
You did it in secret. Nobody was in.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's
wait,
wrong.
Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Is there a way to increase the sensitivity on the mouse during this
say
event?
you're
Because
not
it
the
feels like you've
killer,
got a
right?
potato mouse.
Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
I don't have a witness, though. This is flawed.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
She didn't see anyone enter or leave, and the knife disappeared without her noticing while she was there. That doesn't make me that's not a witness. She just witnessed when it was taken, not by whom. Your face is a potato. I know! Why do you hurt me with the truth all day? So you're saying that the kitchen knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall.
That does
correct?
not alleviate me of guilt if you did not see who took it.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Unless there was a bunch of people in there already.
Okay. Then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
I don't like you.
Idiot swimmer girl!
I don't.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
I like mashed potatoes.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Ooh.
So in other
Fun
words,
rule.
two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not
But I
the killer.
did take it in the stinker.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Your hair is so wild.
I swear it wasn't me!
Her hair is so
Sure.
wild.
But can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Duh.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
There's no accomplices.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so sick of those creepy videos.
Lesbian
I was already thinking I
lovers!
just asked her to stay over. Which means
My hair.
we have
My hair's a
airtight
mess.
alibis.
Can you fix it?
You
Can you get rid of it?
Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Did you just call him a
I'm a
boy?
girl.
Or her a boy?
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Did you just call her a boy?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
God, the voice.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, Hina.
One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Always
Why did you say
watching,
so in the first
Hina.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Who's not here? Who are you talking about? The
Sayaka.
person who could fucking.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was Junko or whatever. Fucking lady who's impaled and still on the floor of the gymnasium. So who's the person who took the knife from the kitchen? It was. So the person who took the knife was Hina, Sayaka. I don't like any of these answers. So you're saying it was her?
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
She was looking for a weapon to defend
That's
herself.
the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
That seems also like
When
a red
she
herring.
came into the dining
It wasn't
hall,
Monokuma.
she didn't
Monokuma
even look at us.
doesn't
She
interfere.
just went straight to the kitchen.
She was looking for a weapon to defend
As she
herself.
left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Yep.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
Why does she have that
No,
lusty look
you're
all the
wrong.
time? I don't trust that character at all.
Twist the
She's fucking
argument
weird.
And send us all off in the wrong direction?
I love Nerdlinger though. He looks like he's masturbating in his close-up. Oh, that's cool. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. Cause I didn't.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking
That
about?
hair! That fucking
Something was
doo-doo
missing
hair.
from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I would like to hear more. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Blizz is not a gay. Blizzy is not a gay. Thank you so much for following the channel. Welcome. Oh, I missed that. Use the mouse to aim. Shoot the desired letters. Am I literally about to play Hangman? Is this actually Hangman? If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Am I about to play Hangman? If this gauge reaches 0, you reach 0, you fail. I think is what it said. Fuck. All right. Well, I missed some of that. But thank you for following the channel. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. If we can just figure out what that something was. Am I literally about to play Hangman? Is that what's to happen? Hangman's Gambit. It's 4 letters. H-I. Hair. It's hair. No, A. Where's the R? What? Oh, I have to shoot it a lot? I have to shoot...
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
Not if you leave the fucking
No.
body there.
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Thank you, Nerdlinger.
Then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Why do you look like a fucking Hitler?
No.
Japanese
There are other
Hitler, man.
reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
The doorknob was
Sayaka was
broken.
attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Your hair just literally
And how
looks
did the
like
killer
poop.
get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Probably not, Digi. Thank you so much for following the channel. Welcome. I hope you're having a good night. The killer struggled to getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. The fucking doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble
These dudes
getting
are
into the
idiots.
bathroom.
Yeah.
You're talking
a
about
little.
the doorknob, right?
It does take a while to get through this one.
Doorknob?
I'm sure the game will
What
get harder
doorknob?
as it
The
proceeds.
doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
Well, they are
In trying
teens.
to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Look at those hands. They're so
still don't
big.
see?
They're like
Okay,
giant
then.
monkey fists.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
To be fair, this knowledge is not known to anyone else. Kyoto said that it was a bewildering act. The only one who's smart here is Kyoko. I'm finding that to be true. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the point? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure, teach me more. I need to know. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots there are, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they say, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. So I have to hit the highlighted words, but not every highlighted word is the correct word. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. Oh, that's how it works. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions, not just clicking the yellow words. Got it. Well, go figure they're an ultimate sort of a certain thing. Makes sense they all fail at most other things. The bathroom door frame. What would the contradiction be about this?
the incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
That's correct.
She then fled into the bathroom.
That's correct.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
That's true.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
There.
No, that's wrong.
There's no locks in boys' rooms.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
So cute. I hope she doesn't die.
What are you talking
She's
about?
gonna die. They're all gonna
My
die.
bathroom door
Everyone
doesn't
has
fit
to
in the frame
die.
quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So
Or
the reason the
it
door
saved
didn't
my
open
fucking
was
life.
just because it was stuck.
That's pretty lucky.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because they thought it was a woman's
Everyone
room.
should have known you can't lock any of the boys'
Because
bathrooms.
the signs were switched.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Someone switched the damn signs. Good night, Tyler Winter. Thanks for being here. Part of the fun is trying to predict who dies. The detail they didn't know was... In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer
Part of the
must not
fun is
have
trying to
realized that
predict
it
who
was
dies
my
and who are the
room.
killers before you get to the actual winners. Oh, I guess that's true.
Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Did someone switch the signs?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to
I like
be
that he's
someone
wearing
who
a
didn't
kinky
know they'd
harness on
switched
his
rooms?
suit.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Quit without saving, you fucking
What happens
nerdlinger.
if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, How did the culprit get into Makoto's
These characters
room
are
in the first
adorable.
place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't know.
think so. That seems way too convenient.
We didn't figure that out. We didn't find the evidence for that.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
How did they get in?
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
God, you're disgusting.
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because we switched rooms in the first place? I'm gonna go with we switched rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Don't open your door for anyone. You dumb hoe. Even if it's, I'm sure it's you. I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Because she was gonna...
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
It's still very confusing how the fuck she got in. What the fuck is that? There's something I want to talk to you about in just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room, okay? Check the name plates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
She was trying to get my ass killed.
I've totally seen people do that
That
on detective
bitch.
shows.
I knew that bitch was
When
full
you
of
write,
shit.
It can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Fucking whore!
So, Makoto, did you write this?
She set me up to
No,
be
I
murdered.
But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
In that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Fair.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
God, this
Can
nerd.
we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Maybe she tried to kill someone.
What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear
And then she
what I
got
have to
killed
say?
by the person she tried to kill?
Very well then. Pay attention.
What if that's the truth of it, y'all? What if she was trying to kill someone and get away with it?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Yes?
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
I want to know who switched the nameplates and why.
And the one who switched the names was...
It was,
well, of course it wasn't you.
it was probably
right,
fucking
Makoto?
Monokuma.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
I'm blaming Monokuma. I'm blaming the bear. What? The only person who knew we had switched rooms was Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
This is weird. I don't understand the logic on this one.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
So why'd she fucking do it?
You can also infer as much from her note.
So why'd she fucking do it? Well, maybe she wasn't? I don't fucking know. Did she literally just invite a guy? Why switch your rooms and then invite a guy over? How fucking dumb. Something's wrong. Something's
She
kinky.
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Oh my god, is this like a
She wanted
sacrificial
someone to
act
come
so
to
that
the
he
room
can
she
have a
was in,
room with a fucking
and also
lock?
hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What? No, that's dumb.
What?
I don't understand her motive.
Inviting someone
I
to
don't
your
understand her
room,
motive at all
not
yet.
telling them you've switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Why? Why?
understand that,
So what is her motive?
We first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
This game is crazy.
What happened then?
These
was
people are stupid.
Probably whoever she invited over
Crazy stupid.
came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Was she trying to kill
What's
him?
the deal with that sword?
Why switch rooms?
Sayaka suggested I should hold
Was
on
she gonna
to
switch
it.
back?
I thought it might come in handy if I had
Was
to
her plan
defend
literally
myself.
to invite a guy over, murder him,
Seems pretty likely
switch
that
the
the killer
rooms
used
back?
it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
There's the gold flakes on it. The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because, oh my god, was she actually intending to murder this guy? Does it say? I mean, it says her wrist. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it said her wrist, like not her wrist. Gold flakes.
All you have to do is take a good look
Cyber
at her
says
broken
hi.
wrist.
Hello,
And
Tommy.
it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
If her motivation was
stuff,
literally to
and it'll
murder
stick
and then
right
pin
to
it
you.
on me, that would be so scummy.
And
That
there's
was-
some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What a scummy lady. If that really is the... She switched the rooms, she invited him over, wanted to murder him with the knife. He defended himself with the thing and killed her in self-defense. She would planned on killing him and switching them back, quote-unquote finding the body in my room and blaming it on me. That's my theory. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Jesus Christ, how many tutorials are there in this fucking thing? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Sure. Why not? Starting with the next debate, I'll start unveiling multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Okay. But just like that weak spot, only one of the bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your health/influence gauge. You press Q to rotate the cylinder. Release and press the Q button to cycle through. You can use the mouse wheel. Replica sword teeth, kitchen knife set, replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Huh?
So she tried to fight back.
Am I supposed to agree with
She
him?
grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Like this?
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Fuck. I'm failing hard.
And that's exactly what happened.
The person with the sword really did attack first. No! The person with the sword did not attack first. There's no explanation for a certain part of the sword skill.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, the sheath had scratches on it. The person used the sword to defend themselves from the knife.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
That
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
His hair looks
Okay,
like
so
corn
how
pea.
did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
I was right about that hoe.
Means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
She's the fucking killer.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
False. False.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself.
If she was
But then
using the
culprit
sword, how
took
come
that
she
from
got her
too.
fucking wrist broken by a fucking sword?
Then, after they broke her
Dumbass
wrist with the
Nazi.
sword, they took the knife and finished it.
No
Sorry,
hoe.
but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Now, how?
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her broke-ass wrist. The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. Her broke-ass wrist. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Your broken wrist.
Shoot!
What? What? Which part of your body would have to touch it? Is that what it said? Fuck. Oh, her palms, because of the gold.
I got it!
She would
You're
have had to
talking
grab.
about her palms, right? The
Sorry,
palms of her hands were
I'm leaping
perfectly
ahead.
clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
These trials are long.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Water's off.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Water's off
Why
after 10.
do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yes, I do think you're ugly.
No, that's not it at all.
There's a certain regulation that talks about the water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around
You might be a
1:30
third of the way
a.m.
through the trial.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
It's been 3 days, you stanky hoe!
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
I like. Why did his eyes turn into weird looking nipples?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
The one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you
Sayaka!
understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
She wasn't a blameless victim.
No,
She's
far
a
from
hoe.
it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another
This
point.
bitch.
Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Fucking bitch.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain
Fuck.
why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
You're too much of a
She was
rube.
the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
I was a rube!
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Bitch, it is true.
Because-
Calm down.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
We did it. I know who did it. Because it's fucking written on the goddamn bathroom wall. It literally says it right there in blood. Get you some blood writing. It'll bless you. It'll bless you with the truth. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, bitch. Dying message.
No, that's wrong.
It's you.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
It says
Written in
Leon.
our own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Look at the end slice.
Before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure.
So what,
I
did
think
she
we
write
can all
like
agree
this?
Sayaka wrote it.
Like this?
But still,
L.
What the heck do those numbers mean?
E.
11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Motherfucker. That is not how that works.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
What have you ever done, fucker?
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's just no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name name did she write?
If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Doesn't sound like a stretch to me,
I'm the killer?
fucker.
You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
His shirt. He burned it. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground right in front of the incinerator. Burnt shirt.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
I don't know, Ross.
I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts.
He's
like
actually
mine.
not wearing a light button-up. He's wearing like a leather jacket.
With just that
Or
one
is it a
little
denim
charred
jacket?
piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it
Certainly
belongs
not a
to.
button-up.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to find out who's responsible. Where, when, and how it was disposed.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Yeah, it's 30 foot fucking away.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Mm-hmm.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Mm-hmm.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash.
Unless
right?
they were an all-star baseball player.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Is it time? Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could
Thank
get
you.
to the
Probably not
incinerator was
Digi.
the person in charge of the trash?
No.
And you'd have to get close to the
No.
incinerator
Oh, that's it.
In order to destroy the...
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Oh, thank you as well, Skyzanon.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Oh, you're cool.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use it. He threw it!
I got it!
He's a baseball
The killer
star.
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
It was definitely off. Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm probably saying. Yeah. I'm like, can I skip that?
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
That's why he couldn't turn it off.
Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt.
Yeah, because
and toss
shirts
it in.
fly so well.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
You'd have to be a baseball
Someone
star.
really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
He's the
Difficult,
ultimate baseball
absolutely.
player.
Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate baseball star!
because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
The music's great.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Jesus Christ, this took a long.
Listen to me!
This trial
What
takes
the
a
hell
while.
do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please teach me how to do it. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. You will get a complete summary of the case. Okay. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book? What? However, you'll notice in the comic that there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truthy panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Comic book power. Okay. I have 20 minutes to do this. Okay, that's good. She's trying to do this. She tries to stabby doodle him. Is that not correct? Oh no, that's too early. Is this the... Well then this must be this, right?
I have the knife, me.
Shouldn't that be her dropping the knife though? That's her dropping the knife. Act 1. Do I have... Oh, I have more. Okay. Thank goodness. Here it is. Alright, he's on... Hello! Tries to stab. I don't read right to left a lot, so that's kind of new for me. Grabs the sword. Is it? Oh yeah, he hits her arm. She drops the thing. She has the sword. She runs into the bathroom. She writes his name. Right? Or is this where he breaks in? He breaks in. No, because the name's already written at that point. Well, this would be him grabbing the lint roller. So at what point is he breaking the lock? Am I missing something? That's the combat. Sword behind. Block with the sword. Drop knife. Do the thing. She runs in the bathroom. She closes the door behind him. So where the fuck does this go? Maybe I don't need it. He breaks the thing, he goes in with this. I have to lint roll. I come here. I throw this. Throw incinerator. Throw this. Burn. Is it? But there's a leftover piece, okay? Alright. Alright, so that's... Alright, right click to
Here's
react.
exactly what happened.
Click the question mark.
I
Oh,
think
you're
I'd
right, I
better
should have clicked
take
that
one
question
more
mark.
look back at the case from the
This
beginning.
is a Detective Pikachu companion game? Absolutely. Hi, Peckers. Oh, this is cool!
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
I can defend myself with this.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
That crazy hoe tried to
Grabbed the
pin
fake
this shit
sword
on
I put in
me.
my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
I didn't lay out. Oh no. After the killer counterattack with it, they attack with their own. What do they do next? Well, so then there is one that doesn't get used though. It's the. Oh, this is literally right here. It's already in it. All
The
right.
killer is you! During the struggle. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
Yeah, she did.
To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any
I would have
trace
taken a lint
they'd
roller
ever
too.
been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball
Ultimate baseball star!
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly
This is cool.
roared to life.
This is a good game. I can't wait to do more of this.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Floating courtroom stands.
Isn't that right, Leon?
How is he gonna kill him?
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
I guess they don't have bleach in the laundry room.
Do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
I just came out
Without
with
evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! What? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer this as a bullet time battle. During bullet time battle, you will want to destroy your opponent's statement in time with a rhythm. Is this a rhythm game? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen. I'm about to fucking DDR this man to death? Press right mouse to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with left mouse as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage. Am I about to DDR you to death in my courtroom game? In my evidence murder anime? This is the craziest fucking game! What the shit? If you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Final strike. Deal enough damage to the opponent in their weak statement. Speak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press left mouse and shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, your influence gauge was 0, you fail. Well then, good luck. And have
When the
fun.
killer removed the screws from the
What?
doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Use something done their own to remove the screws. What could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. It's my toolkit. My toolkit's still in shrink wrap. His isn't. Alright, so how—
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
I can't believe I'm rhythm gaming you to death.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Am I doing this right? It says I've got a combo.
You lied. Shut up.
I failed? How'd I fail? What? What'd I do? What did I do wrong? What? How'd I fuck up? I had 100 combo.
I refuse to give up yet.
Wait, what did I do wrong? Was I supposed to right click something? I had 100 something combo. Yeah, no, tell me again. I'm gonna read it and not look away. Destroy the statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button press with each tempo marker as they move across the screen to reach the center. I did that. I had like 100 something combo. Isn't this how OJ got off? The right mouse to lock onto the statement. So I wasn't pressing the right mouse button. So I was supposed to be holding down the right button? Am I supposed to just hold it down? Because I had the combo shit. I was killing
When
the combo.
killer instead,
I refuse to. Stupid, stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
How do I line it up?
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
I don't understand how I'm missing.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding
Wait,
me?
wait.
Not
How
a
do I do it?
chance. Stupid.
I don't have a mouse reticle. What am I doing wrong?
You lied.
You have to hit right
Shut
again.
up.
Oh!
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking.
All right, get a combo.
Shut
Now
up.
that I have a combo.
Here's your proof.
This is so awkward.
Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid.
When am I supposed to target it?
You kidding me?
I failed it again. Am I supposed to target it when it like jiggles? Hold on. Okay. This is... Use right mouse to retarget. You have to hit right again. I am hitting right again. Left click and right click. Yes, I want to give it another damn shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Right click, left click, left click, left click, right.
When the kill instead, the
I refuse to acknowledge stupid.
Well, you don't get a reticle. You can't hover the mouse over anything. That's why it's really confusing, because it's got this weird auto-targeting thing, and they keep saying miss.
Here's your proof.
Sorry. I'm holding down right click.
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
That's
Where's your
really
proof?
awkward.
This should prove it.
That's really awkward. Okay.
The screws on the back of the door were removed.
God, fuck. Scared the shit out of me. And the screws in the bathroom door were removed. That's really awkward.
I wonder what kind of tool
I wonder what kind of
the
tool the
killer
killer used to remove
I
them.
mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That's so weird feeling. I guess I'll practice it later.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own?
Stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid.
He's still
Leon,
screaming stupid.
Would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
We did it. We figured it out. He's
So,
unfortunate.
You have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. We killed you. We killed you. I got an A rank. Why did I get an A rank? How do I get a higher rank than an A? Oh, a C. Why? Oh, because I failed. That's okay.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Of course I'm gonna vote.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Let's get executed. I mean, excited.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
That belly button is so weird. Oh, he looks cute in a suit. He looks cute in a suit. How do I choose? Yes, that's who I'm going to vote for. I didn't pull my lever. Why is it a slot machine? That's so creepy. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'd be one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we had come up with the reality... Because if what we came up really is the truth, and the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But then, even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. You have your own video. Be worried about your family. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else was her dreams and her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach those dreams. I mean, even things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
you fucking manipulative bitch. She got him sprung. She honeypotted the shit out of you. That's the honeypot, motherfucker. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I like how one girl's crazy hair is perfectly behind the fat trash dude, so it makes it look like it's his hair. I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Oh my god. MLG Rat Boy, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? Thank you for that. How's everybody doing tonight? Sayaka, being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But...
That's enough.
That's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? I'm doing my first playthrough of this game and trying my best to voice act as much of it as possible. We've just solved our first trial. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough, I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
I was just playing, but I don't want to spoil myself. Enjoy your stream, dude. Alright. Thanks so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. I'll have to check you out. Let me just do that right now. I have to open up a tab while I'm thinking of it. Yes, thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. You did the thing! Alright, everybody go check out MLG Rap Boy. Welcome, viewers. I hope you're having a good night. That was a... Oh, that was a close one! I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did!
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer in this class trial, the blackened Leon Koana will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Punishment?
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shot herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room? Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her, am I wrong?
Do you
You
understand?
had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So,
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sakuya. Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say that Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him!
Huh?
Swan? If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's no such thing, nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
You gonna die,
Hey,
bitch.
come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Aw,
Now
I feel
then,
bad for this
I
guy.
prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Koana, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
God, that's terrifying.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
Oh, I hope he doesn't die in too gruesome of a way. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh my god, it's rendered in 3D. Oh no, it's not. Nothing is in 3D. This is so awkward. This is the What the fuck? He's getting dragged out by a chain? Into a baseball stadium? Oh no. That's not cool. They have to watch? The 1,000 blow? I think it still qualifies as self-defense. I mean, I do too. This is fucking terrible. That is not a good way to die. That is like... I can't believe they have to watch him be murdered. Ooh. Yeah, that's my face right now. What we saw That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! What's going on?
I can't take
this
it
anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all the ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can't get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some kind of dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear!
Well...
So why are you putting me through an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are. I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided that you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't cut free of the outside world being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's something deeper meaning hidden behind there. Just like before.
Kills!
Anyway.
Kills!
Let's get back to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for.
hey,
When you say everyone, what exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Oh. Wow, this game flies by. Even after he was gone, we stood there, forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their faces were dread. Or their voices were dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we headed back, I forgot that I was English. But it's okay, I fixed it. There's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even to the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for that, sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she would have never left the message. I love these games, good luck. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without something like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing to hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Nice. We did it. I can't believe how long this game is when you have to read everything. Like, out loud. Oh, fuck me. Jesus. We are gonna end the stream here. I can't believe that this took me, the prologue in chapter 1 took me a full 8 hours, like 7 hour stream. 7 hour stream. You received the despair bat. Would I like to save the data? Yes, I would. Did I save it successfully? Nope. Nope. How do we leave? I'm leaving. You can't make me stay. We're leaving. Save. Just in case. Return to main menu. Yes, we're done. No, no more reading. My voice is dead. My voice is dead. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the first chapter of Danganronpa. I'm going to be making this a regular Thursday thing. Tomorrow I'll be playing